Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are through the end of day 2. Got, I think, some good progress. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is just going to be the battery compartment back here. And hopefully we'll never see this, because that's looking rough. Oh, no, most of it wiping off. But, you know, I'd say here's where the effort's really gone in. I think it's looking really good. I'm very pleased with the results so far. Got some good details. The cabinet went together okay. I was expecting it to be a worse experience than it was, but it wasn't a nightmare. It's fiddly little bits, but it wasn't too bad. So we're ready to move on to our next step. Of course, I got our little board dealio here, and I have tried it out. It does stand up on its own, so I'm glad for that. And a couple of bags. But I'm pretty sure we're just going to ignore all of this tonight. I don't even think we get to install what I'm going to build tonight. But gonna move on from this to other pieces. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix the failures as they inevitably come up. This is supposed to be like a display counter, I believe. Fortunately, most of the pieces are labeled tonight, so I hopefully won't have the confusion that I did last night in deciding which piece was which. And this doesn't look like enough pieces, so we may get more than this done. But like I say, this is my plan for tonight. I've also got, for some reason they had me cut out all these boxes to make, but we're not going to be using them, so I'm going to hold off on making them until I actually need them. The ones I made last night were the only ones I needed. But, oh yeah, I'm a spiel with, and if you've seen any kits that you'd like to see me take a shot at that fit with my general theme, which is actually pretty broad, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking for new kits to add on. Somebody just today pointed out a Christmas build from Rocker that I somehow missed that looks really cool. The Christmas Wish Factory, I think is what it was called, or something to that effect. Rocker Christmas something factory. And that looked like a really cool kit. I wish I'd seen it before I bought all my other kits for this year. But it's on the queue for next year, so that's good to go. Okay, so we're starting off. Take our little curvy guy. And A11-1, and you're supposed to go, looks like, supposed to leave just what appears to be just a little lip on the front here. And this one goes over here, so we're going to be able to make that work. So I just got to figure out, this I think will be the ideal. Put that in there. Get me hopefully a nice even lip all the way across, just to go from maybe the back. Make sure this is flush. I think we've got a little wiggle room on this part. Once I get this in, yeah, I think I'm going to use the little rod from one of my swabs to. That'll be my spacer to give me my lip here. Well, I think that should still be. Looks like it's going to be fairly hollow. Okay, these are the sides, so I can check and make sure everything fits right now. So you go on here. This is going to go back here. It does not overlap with the. You can't see it, but it doesn't stick over the back. So I think, yeah, that seems like a good gauge to set it up with. Okay, I'm excited. About to do some gluing, so I'm going to get my drop sheet out right quick. You guys out of the way. Down. And I'll stick with the old Gorilla Super Glue. dive right in and get to it. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to put the writing to the back, inside, whatever you want to call it. Nice even coat here. And even, honestly, there's a chance that I'm about to glue this stick onto the front of my cabinetry here, but I think that would actually work okay too. So I'm not too upset about that. Get everybody lined up. And that pressure down. See how good or bad this works. Alright. Did glue it on, but let's see if it'll pop off now. Yeah, okay. We got us a nice, reasonably even border. Might be a little thick on that end, but yeah, I think that looks legit. Looks like a real countertop. That's sort of the same thing here. Get this corner to work off of now. Other way. So I'll do this. Should have a nice. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So nice even coat. Actually, I could pull that off now that I got it in place. I want to glue it on. Okay, a little bit of a lean here, but I think it's within reason to. We're about this. This is the wrap that goes around it, so we're going to cover up at the gap there, so that should look okay when it's all said and done. I'm assuming something like so. But first things first, I get the sides on here. Yeah, and that actually does end up pretty much flush with the back, so that's good. Yeah. So. I gotta say, this set has gone together about as easy as any dollhouse miniature type build that I've done. I probably just cursed myself, but it's been really not too bad. Side on. I think the big one's leaning forward a little bit, which like I say, we're going to cover it up. Just sort of. I don't have OCD, but every now and then I get an OCD tendency. Okay, so. Yeah, it's definitely leaning. There's that gap when I put that in. Alright, so we got our countertop situation situated. And yeah, like I said, this is supposed to go around it, I'm assuming. Yeah, that seems to be pretty good coverage. Go this way just a shade. I'll probably just trim the rough edges off there, but I got, see how these look on the front. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going, okay, I'm going to anchor it down. Ooh, I didn't line that up. It got a little lip there. I'm going to anchor it down on this end with the super glue, and then go from there. See how that goes. I haven't really thought much further along than that. That's, I don't know if I'm going to use the other glue to actually glue it down, or if I'm going to stick with super glue all the way around, but like I said, I'm going to start off with this, just a little patch here. And get you right side up. That's that way. Down on my little lip there. Bring it around. Contact in. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, going. Got full coverage on it. Okay. Almost. I sort of like how this is not a sharp corner there. So I think pretty much just decided that covers up the. Then I'm just going to do the same thing on this end and just pull it as tight as I can reasonably. I'm not even going to worry about gluing in the middle. I think that if I start gluing, it's going to get those sharp edges in it, and I think this sort of bent curve thing looks pretty good. So yeah, that's the decision I've just made. There are no real instructions on how to do it. It's just sort of voila, it's done. So I'll do that over here, same as I did over there. Move around as tight as I can within reason. Ease it down into it, and got the right length on it down at the bottom. I like that. Pressure doesn't take long. And there we go. One counter display ready. Okay, I might should have put some on there. It's a little floppy there. But it's not over our lip. It is getting real close on that one. Okay. Get out the B7000 and its nice fine nozzle here. See if I can squeeze a little down in the gap here. Yeah. Oops. Reasonable dollop in there. And make sure I sort of squeeze it all the way down. Now clamp on that. And let that sit for a minute or 3 and hope it turns out alright. Of course now I probably need, but I can do it on the short section, but the long section I think I would end up paying for. I didn't get it. I don't think I got it quite tight enough when I pulled it. But I think it'll be alright here. Okay, so let that sit for a minute. Cap back on my glue. Now, to build this display stand. So this goes, okay, supposed to go even across this middle bar. Ooh, like so. Right about. Ooh, hang on. Let me check something here. Get those. They fit through. No, they're not gonna fit through the bottom, not the top. I was thinking I might be able to use those as guides to draw, push it in. Let's see. What have I got? I don't think I've got anything else. That's about the smallest clamp-like thing I've got. But well, I've got all kinds of scrap wood around here. Like I say, this the front to back I can take care of. I'm worried, that way, but I'm worried about the top up to down, get the level. So let me see if I got another. I'm looking for. Ooh, yeah. No, those are two. Ooh, I got some smaller. Let's see. Let's see this. Nah, still too big. Where do we go? Ooh. Hang on. Alright, that's. I maybe use it from top to bottom. Got it just wedged in there. Yeah, I think that might be usable. Get this guy here. Yeah, I think. Let's keep standing up. Use it as a guide. Okay, let's see what happens. Just to luckily happen to have that little piece of scrap that fit in there perfectly. And I'm going to trying to avoid getting glue on that thing. So I'm putting it away at the back junction there. Now you're here at the front. I do not want to glue it into place. Now, in that, so here. And get another 5 or 6 seconds here. Okay, I'll pop you out. That's sagging a little at the back there, isn't it? That's a little low, but still pretty good in line. Oh, get excess off. Right. That's acceptable, I think. Yeah. Repeat that process, maybe. Yep. I'd say just pure luck that I happen to have that piece of wood. And do make sure they are parallel when you. And I just put the glue on the wrong side. Like that. So holding this up to go that way. So yeah. So this in theory should be easier because I got a flat to push against there. Okay. Yeah. Somehow this side's a little bit wider, or narrower rather. Okay. Let's see, where's my little mini adjustment here. that's correct. Okay. Now, our glue. And then I'll pull the cabinet back over and see if that little clamp dealio worked. Okay. There. No, that didn't work. See if I can do this by hand on this one now. Picked up a piece of ribbon there. Okay, I'm going to pop you out. Alright, that. It's a little wobbly there, but I think that's just where the glue hadn't had a chance to fully set. Let that do its thing for a minute or two. Okay, I'll bring you back out. Okay, I think that'll pass this eye test. Look at it, yeah, I think that'll be alright. Okay, we're not going to use that. We will momentarily, but not this moment. Okay, and I do have to wait for the next part is to put this clear bit around. I can't decide. I had good luck last time with that when I did the little Christmas shop dealio, that it was just holding it and letting it glue it on and wrapping it around. So I'll probably give that another go. I can do the first part of that gluing right now, as a matter of fact. I can glue on the bottom rails, and maybe that'll sort of, I'll go on to the next part, and then we'll come back to do the so glue down each side there. Get my thing. Flat surface. That way, yep. Okay, so we got it on there. And like I say, we'll let that glue get good and dried. Then I'll just see if I can't roll that over like I did that last one. That'll seem to be effective. Yeah, so, okay. You wait over there. That's it. Actually, leave you on this thing and move you over there. We got some folding to do. Okay. Now, supposedly, we're going to be able to turn this into a sort of puffy looking candy bar wrapper thing. Supposedly. Got two shots at it, so we'll find out together. Got some bends to do, so we either got to score it. Get my ruler. And straight one. Be gentle with this one, because I say it looks like we got to do some manipulating after the fact. So. And I noticed that I goofed up my title somehow on yesterday's video. There's probably a way for me to fix it, but I just basically I hadn't had a chance since I did it. Honestly, the title screen that came up is not one I've ever even used before, so I'm not even sure how that came up as what I selected. I'll be more careful in the future about making sure I don't erase or alter my title screen. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let that sit. Do this first and then see how it works and go from there. Okay, so just those guys over, and this guy. It says we can puff this thing up by squeezing in the corners once it's glued in place. I have my doubts. But I guess if I don't get any glue on the inside, I just do on the outside, it should be, puffable. So let's see if I can be this precise with my gluing. Glue this strong enough where it won't take much. I can just hit outside there and there. Over into it. Not gluing myself down, alright. Same thing over here. Touch. Okay. All these guys are okay. It says press the four sides gently with your finger so that the bag bulges as shown. So it's saying go in the catty corners. And it's not bulging from the inside. Yeah, it's not. No, it's just concaving. It's not expanding here. Let's get a. If I can get. Where's my needle gone? Saw it the other day, I thought. Okay, let's see if the tiny screwdriver is small enough to get. On one side it's not bulge on the other. Yeah, the way they're showing it, like it's all coming out all puffy. It was right there. I guess got work on this for a few more seconds. Okay, so put that out. I can't get around the corner on this one to raise that side. Have anything with that small of a hook? Let's see. I don't think these will go. No. If I had got my there's my nasty old glue needle. I should go get a new needle. But as let me just see if I can. Some good glue. Okay, I got some of it off there. Maybe I just noticed my lid wasn't on here. With some luck, go through here. Put out the other side. Okay, bring the needle in. Can't. Ooh, that's close. It didn't Mine wasn't as flexible as theirs. I got, you know, a little bit of puffy going there. Theirs looks, you know, of course theirs looks better, but yeah. Okay. I'm not going to push my luck too much further than that. Okay. Grab some more of that glue. Pull this up a little more. Okay. I almost hate to do it without scoring because I'm getting so reliant on scoring. Let's see if I can't just fold this rather than putting it. See if that works any better for the puffy look. I can see where the creases and the folds might make it a little more rigid. Okay, so here's over. Oh, these guys first. I'm not gonna really reinforce it much. I think we're supposed to not glue it. No, gotta glue it. Okay. Yeah, because no way it's gonna stay together if you don't do something to hold it. Okay. Somebody's out there rattling around. I wonder what she's up to. Okay. Let's see what happens with this one. Oh, that is the desired effect. So I guess don't score this one's what it comes down to. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to. That's really close to what the picture looks like. All right. Nice. Wasn't expecting it to go that well. All right. Now, let me just and I don't know why we're making those things because it just sort of randomly, we don't use them immediately anyway, but okay. But now next is back to this guy. Let's see. This might be another opportunity to try some scoring. Let's see if I go up there. It's too close. Get in there. Okay. Got a little bit of a line there. There you go. You can sort of see it there when I hit the. I think that's gonna. Maybe go the other way. See if I can get a crease in it. Yeah, don't want to do that. Okay, I think it's gonna hold once I get that glue in there. Okay. Hold you down. I'm going to give this a full 10 more seconds just to really make sure it's got every chance to bond with it. And alright, there was 10. One side stayed. That's not. No, that's, now they're both fighting me. Okay. More pressure. I'm going to try one more time, I think. Just don't. Okay, pop you up. A little more freshen the glue up. I'm going to do the pressure from the top this time rather than trying to hold it down on the table. Feel it on my finger, so we definitely got glue on there. I'm about to be glued to it. But not good. And it didn't stay either way. Okay. Next plan. First thing, I got to see some straight glue there. Let me wipe that off. It's on the bottom. Yep, bottom. Okay. Get out the old knife. There. Now it won't stay down. Put this away then. Oh, I just broke it free of the. How's this glue not dried yet? Okay. Down. This is not near that other side. Now I gotta stop and see this one's broken free somehow. Maybe I guess that was just spotted on, so it's okay. So pour glue in. Pressure for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, come to think, I did just tack that on, so it makes sense that might have happened. So extra out. And I know y'all can see what I'm trying to do, just sort of getting it positioned. Make that cut. Should have done it. Okay. Okay. Nope, not quite. No, I can't. Let's see, find me something dark over there so I can see the line. Because I think I got to do this freehand now. Which is not ideal. Okay. Through on one end for sure. Should be. Okay, that's gotta be it. Well, it's gonna lay down anyway, even if I don't finish cutting it off. So that ought to be good enough. Yeah, it's got it weakened enough to go back into gluing cycle. Okay. Let's knock over. Oh, okay. Okay, so Just stay down. And a little extra. Somehow I keep getting glue on the inside. Now it's on. Yeah. We'll say some kid stuck its face up against the window on that one. Okay, now I'm going to let that sit. No, actually I can go ahead. It's just supposed to go on here. And so I'll go to back to the B7000 on this. Do me a couple of beads on each foot. And one more right there. And here. Right. Yeah, it looks pretty close. That's maybe a little bit. Actually, it's pretty close. So I'm going to leave well enough alone and not mess with it. Just set you up there. And what do we got next? Look and see if we do anything. How long is this? 40 minutes-ish. Get to make. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep. I can see what we're supposed to be doing, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one up. So finish up. We're gonna have a good full finisher counter up. Yeah. All right. So I will be right back with that once I've pulled some of these pieces. Okay. I think this is all the pieces. Oh, those little beads are a static electricity nightmare. They're sticking to everything except each other, I think. Yeah, no, they actually do stick to each other. I think they're styrofoam. And we do get to use some of our beads at some point. Stay here. Okay. Set those over there where maybe they'll stick. No. First thing is, which I'm not looking forward to. Get all the other ones out of the way here. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the bowl because they're trying to escape. Okay. So first thing, we get to make us some, I think they're supposed to be ice cream cups or some kind of snack cup like thing. And I'll give you forewarning, it is extremely hard to see the lines on these things when you're cutting them out because the pattern's so busy and the lines are so dark. If the lines were black, that would have been, white, I think it would have worked better. But sort of the same design as the cookie jar, except they did put yeah, there you can sort of see how hard it is to see those lines. But they're supposed to be the bottoms to these, but I think I'm going to skip that part because it looks like, I had enough trouble with the cookie jar one. I'm not sure, and it was attached. So these are smaller, so it's going to be more difficult, I think. I'll see how they go together, and we'll go from there. That's about the size we're looking at. There is, you may not be able to see, there's a dashed line right there. Get the glare off it. That sort of gives you an idea of where to glue it to, in theory. So the old Gorilla Super Glue. And Miho's over here stalking me, entertaining herself. See how long this lasts. I lost my dots on that end. Okay, there they are. A little drop of glue there. See if I can't get you to roll around and line up. This would be an easier way to do this. think I just got lucky on that one, if it sticks. Okay. Guess I did, and it seems to be pretty good. Reasonably good seam there. Okay. Let's see if the other two work as good. Now, if the other two go that quickly, I might try and give the feet of them or whatever a shot. I didn't think it was gonna. Honestly, I didn't think it'd line up that quickly, that easily. So, curl going. More on this side, I think. Yeah. Find the dashed part. Okay. I'm not sure. Even zoomed in this close on the. I see that pattern's so busy, so you can't hardly see the mark. Now drop it and lose it. Okay, so there. So we're going for. For that. Okay. Ooh, I just had an idea. I wonder. Curl it up like I do like I've been doing on my maps here lately. It'll be easier to uncurl to get it fine. No, I think that was a mistake. Yeah, maybe not. No, that might have worked. I curled the right side out. Let's just. Okay, that might be something. So I want to stay in that basic shape now. So if I can unroll it enough to get the glue in there. Yeah, may have just accidentally stumbled onto something good. A little bit there. See, I cannot see the line, so I don't even think I'm putting it on the right side, but ease it in there. I hope. End up. Okay. Okay, this is a little more crooked, so I don't know if I can get it back apart down a little bit. Okay, I think there was enough left on there to bind it. Okay. Alright. Cup number 2. I don't think it's quite as good as the first one, but I don't think that's anything to do with my skill. I think that's just pure luck. So, I think I'm going to try that spinning it up tight again thing. Let's see. Maybe I'll use this thing rather than make it a little bit wider circle. If I can get it to work on this, I'll do that. Let's see which. Okay, that's. Okay, so we got our curl there. So, like that, maybe. You can do it. Okay. What? Say, I was dreading these. I was like even procrastinating, even cutting these things out because thought it'd be a whole lot worse than that. I think. all together, and now this one's upside down. They're fairly close to the same size, not exactly. And that's these are supposed to go. Okay, there's a problem. Bead goes too far down. Let's see. What if we go to the narrow end? Okay. That one worked. Let's test it on that. Let's see, it doesn't look, it looks wrong to a degree, but I think it looks better than it totally sinking down into nothingness. Okay. I'm going to roll with that. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and these guys back out. I think, yeah, that's a pretty big gauge on the beads. I think my little extra teeny tiny screwdriver should. Yeah, I can put the glue on there and slide it down onto the thing. So back to the B7000. And then I'll probably give the, try and put the, okay, that. Come on, gravity, do your thing. Nope, not that much of your thing. Okay. Should have put you on. I can do it without messing everything up now. Nope. Knocked it out. I can't go with a thing. Okay. Glue over my hands from the bead and from the cup, and I can't get it. Comedy of errors here. Okay. Now, stay away from me. Okay. Let's hope the next two go smoother than that one did. Okay. On there. Bead. That seemed a little better. So I can't leave well enough alone. Let me get this to stand up straight and okay. Now I'm going to leave well enough alone. Well, that more, it's upside down, but I think the effect's the same, so I'm going to let the glue bond like that. As long as it's making contact, I don't guess I better complain. Okay, now I'll let those do their thing. Slide you gently over so you don't fall over. Okay. Then got a couple of trays. These are the contents of the trays. Gingerbread bunny rabbits, it looks like to me. And a gingerbread house, which calls for a bit of scoring if you asked me. try and use the box technique on this one. We're going to do each end, then fold the middle parts. I think that'll work on this. That's the hope anyway. Okay. The roof parts, not the wall parts. And the bottom flaps for the bottom should just go straight down then. Okay. Yeah, so I'll yell out of the way since I've evidently decided I'm doing this first. Okay, so we make lucky we can get our square going. Then, oh, these things need to be folded down too, but I think they're small enough where I can do it without the. Okay, yeah. Alright. So I'll start with my glue on that tab, make my square, and hope for the best. Had it, lost it. Alright. There's a little pressure in there. And that. Okay, so got a viable square, so let's hold there. Should have folded the bottom flaps too first before I did all that. Now they're not cooperating. Okay. Got them out. Now let's see if we can get them back over. Okay. Bracing side. Okay. Down like that. In a perfect world, we'll get a nice semblance of a square. Do it without crushing everything else. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the opposite of what I normally do and do the glue on these edges. Don't know why, but it shouldn't matter. Okay. Okay. I think we've lost our squareness, but I think we do have, yeah, got the bottom on. Now these guys just should put that guy in again. And just come down like so. those 4 tabs. Get our glue. And we're going to go for it. Okay. So. Alright. Oh, now I see this top part's supposed to have been scored too to go over the edge. But I'm not going to risk it at this point. Perfect. I guess I can try and touch a bit of glue in there to seal that gap up. But some on the inside. All right. Gingerbread house complete. Over there. Okay. Little sip of Coca-Cola. Just what you need. Extra caffeine and sugar when you're messing around with teeny tiny pieces. Okay. But I'm optimistic about these. These should be a little bit simpler. Let's see. Oh, maybe that's what I did wrong. I need to get some plastic back out to a little harder surface to score against. These are just supposed to be open open trays for hopefully zoomed in too far, I think. Okay, so should just be these little guys in. The other way, so I'll fold the way I wanted to go here, maybe. I'm going to do these one at a time for sure. Okay. I think the cat has fell asleep sitting up. Sounds like she's snoring, but she's literally standing, not standing up, but on her, not laying down like they normally sleep. Okay. There. Nope. Okay. Contact and get the. Can't see around the corners. Okay. I think I'm close on that. Yeah, close. Let's just do that 3 more times and we'll be done. Fingers crossed. Alright. Getting the first one set up seems to be the difficult part, maybe. Okay, so there, that's the next goal, I think. Sure. Alright. One more. Get in for this one. Yeah, it's gonna make it. Okay. In theory, should just be. Alright. Tray's completed and supposedly that's going to drop. And it does. Alright, so drop of the old B7000 on the back of you. And plop you down into the tray. Okay, so our goodies, tray of cupcake type treat things is set. Okay, we've got the technique down, so now it's just a matter of execution one more time. And got the invisible blue strings everywhere now. The strings are, I'm sure they're not showing up on camera, but they're going everywhere. Okay, so you guys in first. That one a little crooked, but I think it'll be alright. You guys in. Over. Okay. Now, this one, I was about to say I'm tempted to go two at the same time, but I'm not that tempted. I can feel them on my fingers. Those strings. I haven't even used that glue that much tonight, and it's still going everywhere. Other end. Okay. Whoops, ran out of time again. I was watching it and then I forgot to watch it. Yes, back. Okay, I'm gonna. What may be a bad decision, I'm gonna go for two at once this time. Hopefully, I won't regret it. I think I'm getting enough surface contact there. Okay, I'm regretting it. Okay, but I think I saved it there. Right. Now, our gingerbread bunnies are what's supposed to go in there. And then we'll actually be ready to put those into our display. Yeah, that's it all. Honestly, because I'm just not feeling putting the feet on the ice cream or whatever those are. Yeah. So, okay, not even on this page anymore. Okay, so looks like we go in there. They're supposed to evidently. I'm going to tweeze them in, I think. Let's see, I'll bring it all the way in for this because this is fine detail. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight down the middle with a bead. Hopefully enough. I think I'll be able to get them in position. Okay, got their little rabbit ears going up, so you sort that. I want them leaning back but not falling all the way over. Okay. Where I picked that one up, it was doing good. Okay, that looks about right, so gently put y'all to the side. There, ice creams, or whatever these things are supposed to be. They keep calling them ice cream, but it's probably something else. Now, that's what the Electrostatic balls are supposed to be. Yes, I'm gonna drop. Ah, come on. Top there. Hopefully I can get these things to stick. The downside, like that. I wasn't even touching that one. Y'all saw that, right? All the glue is rolling down into the center. Okay. So start here, maybe. Invisible strings, I got no chance of defeating them. Okay. A little more on you. Lock you into this. Alright. Alright, I managed to set that one down. And last but not least, I missed. Okay. Now those guys should be good. Okay. So now, I thought it was going to be using my bags, but it's actually some of those boxes I was talking about earlier. Let's see which ones are they. They are. Well, at least I've got. Still remember the box technique. Okay, so this one and that one. Gonna make those up. All right, quick. All right. I forgot where. That. Oh. All the way down. More laps. The scale is much easier to work on. Actually pulled y'all that way, I think. And bring that around like so. And then close it up. All right. Somewhat. There we go, I think. stick. Why is it not sticking? I think I got a little extra. Didn't do a good job of cutting that edge, but time for more glue anyway. I'm thinking. Round 2. Usually so sticky I can't stop it. Just hold it for a second so I can get some pressure on you. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, you guys in. Top. Okay. Cat sneeze. Okay, that was a little bit worse than I thought it was going to be, but mission accomplished. Okay, one more to go. Okay. The other way with these, all these. I still think this is the way to do it. Despite the failure of the difficulty of last time, it was a success. But okay, we're going like that. That's the goal. Okay. Let's see if this is any more cooperative. I still hadn't. Not sure why that wouldn't stick on that other one. It's way too much glue to start with on this one, so. It's still moving around on me. Come on. Okay. I think I got it close. Now my tweezers are glued onto it. Alright. Get in there. Put away that. Okay. Okay. You got those. Alright. That part done. Now we can bring our candy, bring our counter back in and stock it. Okay, so our trays of goodies. Oops, bunnies are still a little flexible. Let's a little more gentle with them. Go down here at the very bottom. See where got my fingerprint in it for posterity. Let's I'll just blob in there, and one right here. Just one there, squish you, roll you around. Don't know how I'm going to do that with this. It's so no, that didn't work. Glue on the inside too. Okay. Okay, I can go from the side here. Maybe this will be a little bit better to. Okay, it's settled into it. Alright, so I got those kind of things. These guys. Oh, right to the front, I think. Okay. Now, and on our top shelf under here goes our little ice cream. You know, like I said, I don't know what else to call them, but ice cream. That's sort of sundaes, or I'm sure the chocolate covered apples. Now this is why it would be good to have solid feet on the bottom of them. And I'm just going to do a real light bead straight across there. Okay, you can sort of see a little bit how light I did. I'm just trying to set these guys into it. And count on it dry and clear. And those are, don't want to tip them over too much, but I think pretty good. And our gingerbread house goes here. And our little chocolate packets I'll put the flatter one on the bottom, I think, over here, so I can cover up that. You're not touching, no, you're barely touching the glue, so that's... Okay. Now our little box dealios. Let's see. There you go. So over here, so it's one like this, one like that, one like that. Well, that works. Spike it down, get fingers right into the glue. Alright. And that is that. And actually, we get to install it into our structure. There we go. Moved up. Alright. And it just sort of shows it here. I'm not sure. Okay, it shows. Okay, if I use the floor tiles. Okay, so 1, 2. It's supposed to be the corner of it's supposed to be right about there. Like that. Even it up. How does that look? Yeah. Yeah, it's about how it shows it on the picture. There's like sort of, actually I think maybe like that. Yeah, basically this line of white tiles, the corner goes up against the edge. Yeah. Okay. Now the question is, I think I can. Okay, so I'm just going to run feed right through here, and I'll just swirl it around until I hit it. And sort of like that, just drag it up and down to make sure the glue hits the bottom of my case. And not the most elegant solution, but it is effective. Alright, and of course all that glue's still wet, so I can't really lift it up to show you, but it looks pretty good. I'm feeling more optimistic about this. Is there anything else that goes in there now? Sometimes they sneak things in while I'm not looking. No, that's everything. Alright, well, seems like that's plenty long enough for us tonight. Longer than I really intended. But that's how it goes some nights. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.